Hi, I'm Jill Maurer. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about men's bags versus women's bags. And if you know me, you know I have an opinion. Handbags are something a lot of people talk about on YouTube, and I have watched, I can't even tell you how many YouTube videos on handbags that are very helpful to me. I've collected handbags for years, and watching these videos has helped me to understand whether a bag was right for me. You know, all these videos where they show the bag, they show you the features of the bag, they talk about living with the bag and carrying it for a while, and it's a wonderful, beautiful thing. One thing that has happened more and more, especially during the past 3 or 4 years, I would say, maybe the past 2 or 3 years, is this concept of a man's bag. And what bag can a man carry? And can a man carry a woman's bag? Does it have to be a man's bag? Is it okay for me to carry this bag? Is it not? A lot of times people will ask YouTubers, what do you think about a man carrying this bag? Is it okay for a man to carry this bag? And they will answer whether they think it is okay for a man to carry that bag. As you know, I am a jewelry designer, and what I say for my jewelry design is that I create pieces of jewelry, and they are for anybody who feels a click of connection with them, and if you like that jewelry, you are free to wear it, man or a woman. But here's what I have to say about men's bags versus women's bags. There's no such thing. I say there's no such thing as men's jewelry. There's also no such thing as women's jewelry. I feel the same way about bags. So there are bags that are more masculine or more feminine. That does not mean that they're only for men or only for women. I did a whole video on the concept of masculine versus feminine in design. That'll be linked below if you'd like to take a look at that. In fact, if you haven't seen that, it may help you to stop and see that now before continuing this video. So a little bit about the history of bags. So men carried shoulder bags. It would be called a bandolier or maybe a messenger bag. You can picture kind of Johnny Appleseed spreading his seeds. How did he do that? Bag. He had the apple seeds in a bag. Mail carriers, which used to be called mailmen, carried a bag, big bag. They carried the mail in it, often still do. There was this concept that the shoulder bag was actually a man's bag. So women didn't carry a bag like that. They didn't carry a bag over their shoulder. For a long time, they didn't carry a bag at all, because what would they carry? They didn't really have money. There just wasn't a lot for them to carry. We got this idea of a pocketbook because when a woman started carrying a bag, she actually hid it. It was sort of in a pocket. It was sort of a pocket in her gown that she tied into her big skirts. That later grew into a handbag. So it's a handheld bag. It was usually very small and very dainty. Women didn't carry a shoulder bag, to my knowledge, until Coco Chanel. She did a lot of things for women. One thing is that she allowed women to wear knits. Women also didn't wear knits. So she created this knit suit that was considered very masculine at the time. She actually ordered menswear suiting. In addition to that, she created this man's bag, or the shoulder bag, for women. When we see pictures of Coco Chanel in her classically Chanel knit suit carrying her shoulder bag, we see that as ladylike and feminine today. At the time, it was considered very masculine, and Coco Chanel herself was considered very masculine at that time. It looks very feminine to us now. At the time, it was very masculine. And the thinking was, why did a woman need a shoulder bag? I mean, why did she need two hands, both of her hands? It was sort of unladylike not to be carrying that handbag. The shoulder bag is really a masculine thing that women started to wear, and then somehow, somewhere, men got shut out of that, which makes no sense. What I would say is a man can carry any bag a man wants to carry, and a woman can carry any bag a woman wants to carry. So if a bag is marketed as a man's bag and you are a woman, you can wear it. If a bag is marketed as a woman's bag and you are a man and you want to carry it, you can wear it, you can carry it. And for us, let's not get in the way of that. There's no reason to get in the way of that. So now you might be thinking, okay, so shoulder bags are fine for a guy and handbags are not. Not the case. Here's the other thing, is the briefcase. A briefcase is essentially a handbag. And I know you're going, okay, but it's bigger. Yeah, it's bigger. I mean, you know, typically a briefcase is bigger than a handbag, but there are also different sizes of briefcase. So ask yourself, if you think a man can't carry a handbag, a handheld bag, think of the briefcase, and I want you to help me here to understand exactly where things go wrong. So the briefcase is this big, and it has a handle, and it's a handheld briefcase. Are you okay? Okay, good. How about here? Is this okay? Yeah? Okay. How about here? Is this getting scary? You getting a little nervous? What about here? Ooh, I know it's getting small. It's okay. It's a bag. It's a handheld bag that can be carried by a man. It's just fine. They've been doing it. They can continue doing it. Let them wear it this big or this big, whatever they want to carry. Also, traditionally, this big briefcase has been black or brown. Woo, the huge world of options men have had. Black or brown. And now, I don't know, maybe, ooh, they can have black and gray, or they can have gray, or a checkered pattern of black or gray. They can have green, pink, whatever. And also in this size, it's fine. It's a bag. These are my thoughts on handbags and bags. You decide, where do I fall on the masculine feminine spectrum? Is this bag or this handbag or this shoulder bag or whatever it is fitting for me? Like, does it work for me? Does it work for my style? And because it's not just masculine feminine, it's style. There's a lot more that is involved with a bag. Some are kind of cleaner lined, some have more curves, some have more going on. There's a lot of hardware, a little hardware. You decide all of that, your style. Does it fit with you? Does it work for you? Try it. If you love it, it's your bag. The bottom line is, there is no such thing as a man's bag or a woman's bag. A bag is either your bag or it's not your bag. It's really that simple. Thank you so much for watching my video on my thoughts on men's bags versus women's bags. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this in the comments. Are you comfortable with men carrying bags? Are you a man who's comfortable carrying a bag? Are you a woman who's comfortable carrying a man's bag? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I upload videos every Thursday, always about design and about designing your life or living with objects and how they are designed. I look forward to seeing you next Thursday.